Welcome to the Gary Teachers Union, local number 4, AFT, AFL-CIO. We are excited about our new address, 1401 Malcolm X Drive, formerly Virginia Street. Local 4 is 106 years old. We have a rich history. I am Gleneva Dunham, president of Local 4. Our man of the hour this evening, Mark Spencer, is an integral public figure both of this union and the great city of Gary, Indiana. He is a teacher. Local 4 is honored to be asked to use our space for this occasion. Again, we welcome you to our house. And just a little housekeeping notes, the bathroom's out the double door in the back or in the front. So, welcome again.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I would like to say thank you all for coming out to just support Mr. Spencer. I know it's been a busy day, but you all weathered through that, and I appreciate your support, and I know he will appreciate your support as well. But first of all, I just want to know who's in the house ready to cheer. Can I get it all loud? What's up this side? I can't hear you. With that great enthusiasm that you have, okay? But right now, we're going to call Pastor Royce to the podium. Pastor Royce.
If you're excited to be here, come on, put them hands together. Kind of an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. Glad to see so many out here tonight, and we're here to support Mr. Mark Spencer. Can we just give God praise for him? I've been knowing Mr. Spencer for almost 20 years. He is a fine young man, especially when it comes to the arts. I worked with him in so many productions. He had a couple movies that was out, and I worked with him with that. And just his poise, his energy, as far as how he carries himself, and his passion that he has for the arts and what he does for our young people in this city, in this community, I believe is second to none. And I think it would be silly of us not to support Mr. Mark Spencer. I think the same passion that he has within the school community and with the young people, I believe that he will carry the same passion into this new endeavor that he's about to embark upon. So I'm excited tonight. I hope you are excited tonight. Once again, I thank him and his staff for this opportunity to come and speak to everyone. Can we just give God praise in this place? I know we're not in church, but can we just give God praise for just being here tonight? Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Pastor Royce. Right now, we're going to get a selection from Pastor Dwayne Coleman. Come up, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It's a privilege to be here. Mark's my big brother. He's been taking care of me since Mom said, take care of my boys. And so I've been knowing him probably for over, I don't know how many years, above the 20s. And I'm just happy to be here in support of Mr. Mark Spencer. Can we clap our hands for Mr. Mark Spencer? I'm seeing so many people, and for an individual to be able to bring this gathering of people together is just awesome. People I haven't seen in years, and most of them through the Theater Guild. I want to perform a little Christmas ditty real quick that I did at one of the Christmas programs for the Guild. Y'all ready? Pray for me now. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe. It helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. Oh, and so now I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Come on, let's give him a hand again. Thank you all so much. Right now, we're going to have Pastor Gardner to come up. And Pastor Gardner, what's the name of your church?
Trinity Missionary Baptist Church.
The Trinity Baptist Church. So we thank God for Pastor Gardner with the Trinity Gospel Church. Right now, we're going to give a round of applause for Pastor Gardner, please.
Good evening. Glad to be in the house. Glad to be here. Aren't you excited? Yeah. This is an exciting day. I too have known Brother Spencer for a good number of years and have both worked with him and watched him work, and we met on a number of occasions over the years. And because our city is at a crossroads, because we live in one of the most critical times for Gary, Indiana in its history, we have to really be careful about how we make our leadership selections. There are three things that I believe are not just necessary, but mandatory. The first of these is that we need leaders with experienced excellence. Not just experience, because all experience is not good. We need leaders with experienced excellence. That's Mark Spencer, right? Everything he does has an air of excellence connected to it. Secondly, we need leadership with vision. Because we can't keep doing it. Come on, somebody ought to say something. We need leadership with vision. And then finally, we need leadership with passion. Passion to lead and to meet the needs of our citizens. That's Mark Spencer. That's our next Councilman at Large. Come on, somebody. And along the way of my endeavors and help in our public education system and in Gary, I was the home game announcer for Lew Wallace Sports for like 6 years. I did every football game, I did every basketball game, both boys and girls. And I had the time of my life doing it. And so I'm going to depart now by just doing a little of that in terms of our lineup for the future. And now, the starting lineup for the next Councilman at Large for Gary, Indiana. Let's hear it for Mark Spencer!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. My goodness, my God. Please have a seat, please. I want to thank you all. What a night. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules. Can you hear me? Yes. The technician in me wants to make adjustments, so I've got to feel comfortable. Thank you so much. Gary, Indiana. Yes. Folks, I want to thank the Gary Teachers Union for hosting this evening's program, allowing us to have this space for the announcement. I want to thank Pastor Royce Thompson. I want to thank Pastor Dwayne Coleman. He just sang, did he not? Yeah. Okay, he sang a song just a moment ago? Okay, great. And Pastor Dwight Gardner, thank you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule. The entire team for your tireless efforts, your performances tonight, and your kind words. I want to have a lot of people to thank before I begin. The Gary Community School Corporation, and as I've said many times before, as a child at Spalding Elementary, you helped develop my intellect. You helped nourish me, and you gave me sustenance. As a young man at Emerson School for the Visual and Performing Arts, you encouraged me to explore various arts disciplines and helped me to find my voice. As an adult, the Gary Community School Corporation employed me and gave me an opportunity to contribute to society, so I'm very, very grateful. And my thanks to my alma maters, Indiana University, Calumet College of St. Joseph, Indiana, Wesleyan University as well. And lastly, every individual in this room, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Please give yourselves a round of applause for taking time. Thank you. In the words of the great Avery Brooks, Gary made me. It did. For some of you, my name may sound familiar. For others, maybe this is the first time you've heard my name. I'm Mark Spencer. Gary continues to be the place I call home. My commitment to this community, to its excellence, is proven. That's why I'm standing before you this evening. I've spent 30 years bringing people together. 30 years elevating and celebrating our a sense of self, and 30 years of problem solving in this community, its businesses, its political leadership. 30 years in the trenches getting the little things right to make the big things possible. I've taught your children for 30 years. I thank you for that. And now, your children are pastors, policemen, principals, and firemen. Give them a round of applause, please. It's about the work. It's about partnerships, the stakeholders, the listening. Sometimes building dreams requires you to say less and do more. When I first started out, I wanted to make music. And yes, I do play some guitar, and I wanted to make movies. I wanted to tell our stories on stage and screen. Many people would tell me, they pull me aside lovingly. They would say, I needed to run off to Hollywood or New York City. And yes, be honest with you, I was offered those jobs for more money and bigger audiences, but I never left. I put my money where my mouth is. I chose Gary over those places because I believe in home. Give yourselves another round of applause. My dream is to do all that I desired right here, to make music right here, to produce plays right here, to celebrate all that we are and all that we have to offer the world right here in the great city of Gary, Indiana. Now, I don't have the money that New York offered or the successes that LA promised, but what do I have? I have you. From our school plays and church choirs, our students are performing on stage and running facilities all over the country with the likes of Mary J. Blige, Blue Man Group, and the Broadway musical Hamilton, just to name a few. It's very real. And without you, none of that would be possible. Now, it doesn't matter how many times people would say, Mark, you can't do that in Gary. But there were people who believed, as I believed, in the improbable. Those faithful people told me to say less and to do more, right? And do great work on a national level right here in Gary, Indiana. Folks, you trusted me with your children, and again, I thank you for that. If you've ever seen a production at the West Side Theater Guild, you've seen that it's about you. For instance, if you've seen Kirk Franklin, when he took the stage, so did the kids from the middle school. When Marvin Sapp took the stage, so did the choir and the orchestra. When Coretta Scott King took the stage, our local artists did also, because it was never exclusively about the headliners. It was about you, right? And the end result is jobs, careers, and teachable moments for our people. Now, this has been the blueprint since day one. Our stages are open, and we are here, and we're here to work together. And it never occurred to me to do it any other way. All we have to do is open our eyes and see what's right in front of us. We have a great city. Yeah. If you clap for nothing else, I'm going to say it again. We have a great city. And as a result of that, I'm here because I'm asking for your support for Councilman at Large for the city of Gary. Thank you. So what is that? City council, what does that look like for some of us, right? Many veterans in the room. And as I go off script for a moment, I want to recognize any elected officials, any of our clergy that I've missed, that I didn't get a chance to see tonight. I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedules to share with us. And of course, all of our wonderful citizens, the young people. I see a lot of you here tonight. Thank you. There are 6 district council persons because our city is divided into 6 parts, right? And 3 at-large positions or persons run the entire city. I'm here tonight asking your support to be one of those 3 councilmen at large. Some people may tell you as a councilman, you'll never see a pothole again. There's a chicken in every pot. Abandoned buildings will disappear, and crime will be a thing of the past. Well, I can't say that. What I can say is that championships are won by teams, and whoever the captain is, I want you to know I'm on that team. Listen to me very carefully. We have to row in the same direction for the success of our people. Everything great in this city was achieved by previous mayors and current mayors. Hear me out. Previous council members and current council members, hear me out. Knowing that in order to win, they would have to find a way to agree for the benefit of all of us, the citizens, right? And if you don't think that working together is important, you ask Michael Jordan if he did it alone, or if Steph Curry was the entire team all by himself. Some may wonder, look, Mark, tell us, whose side are you on? Actually, I get that often. Well, the answer is simple. Folks, I'm on your side, and that's why I'm here tonight. Keeping that in mind, I say that I admire the citizens that provide for their families, no matter the sacrifice. The people that will work the most dangerous jobs in a hot steel mill or digging ditches. And if they had to, they would say less and do more. Single mothers like my mother over there, where's my mom's there? She served the role of both mom and dad. Please give her a hand if you don't mind. If you don't clap for me this evening. I'm honored to have her here tonight. Single mothers like my mother would work 2 minimum wage jobs to make 1 complete salary to feed us, clothe us, and to put a roof over our heads. She would say less and do more. There are men like Mr. Gerald Hayes, who spent a great deal of his adult life cutting somebody else's grass, plowing someone else's snow, cleaning up somebody else's vacant lot, but receiving no money for his services. These men would say less and do more. In a world where people would talk about ideas to death, my motto would simply say less, do more, show us the work. Everybody that knows me knows that in my DNA. And that's what I saw growing up. Of course, anybody can talk a good game, so please check my record. I worked so hard because everything I have, I owe to God and Gary. Gary is a great city with a great foundation. And I want to be a part of that legacy that builds on that foundation. I promise to be like that steel worker and that ditch digger that will do anything to provide for his family. I'm going to say less and do more. I promise to work like my mother and so many other single mothers by watching over the citizens that are entrusted to me. I'm going to say less and do more. I promise to be like so many other public servants like Gerald Hayes, who did the work but didn't get the recognition. I'm going to say less and do more. If you believe like I believe, I want to ask you tonight to join us. It doesn't end here tonight with this announcement, and thank you so much for your patience. I want to reiterate that. Sign up as volunteers if you wish to work toward this endeavor with us. We've got a long 5 months ahead of us. Before you leave, please share your photographs from this evening on social media platforms. Now, my name is Mark Spencer, and I'm asking for your support for City Councilman at Large for the great city of Gary, Indiana, and I wish you blessings. God bless you. God bless the great city of Gary, Indiana. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for having me. Thank you. And I promise not to leave this building until I shake every person's hand. And I thank you so much. It's not even Wednesday, and you're here with us with a filled room. Thank you, so many faces. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Right.